Joe Rogan destroys Whoopi Goldberg and The View for disrespecting Karoline Leavitt. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into an explosive moment that has taken social media by storm. Joe Rogan recently unleashed a fiery tirade against Whoopi Goldberg and the hosts of The View for their treatment of rising conservative star Karoline Leavitt. What did Rogan say that ignited this passionate defense, and how did it all unfold? Stick around as we break down this dramatic exchange, the reactions, and what it means for the future of political discourse. In a stunning episode that has captivated audiences, Joe Rogan took to his platform to deliver a scathing critique of Whoopi Goldberg and the co-hosts of The View, following what he perceived as their disrespectful treatment of Karoline Leavitt, a young and outspoken conservative voice. Known for his unfiltered commentary and willingness to tackle uncomfortable topics, Rogan didn't hold back as he defended Leavitt, leading to a heated discussion that has sent shockwaves through both political and entertainment circles. Let's delve into this captivating story, exploring the context, the fiery exchange, and what it signifies for the current state of political discourse. The controversy began during a recent episode of The View, where Karoline Leavitt was invited as a guest to discuss her political views and experiences as a young conservative in today's polarized environment. As a rising star, Leavitt has gained attention for her articulate arguments and willingness to challenge mainstream narratives, making her an intriguing guest for the show. However, as the discussion unfolded, tensions began to rise. The hosts, including Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, and Sunny Hostin, quickly shifted the conversation into a more confrontational tone, questioning Leavitt's views and challenging her perspectives. What was intended to be a respectful dialogue turned into a heated exchange, leaving many viewers questioning whether the treatment of Leavitt was fair. Following the airing of the episode, Joe Rogan wasted no time in addressing the situation on his podcast. In a segment that lasted over 20 minutes, he expressed his outrage at the way Leavitt was treated by the hosts of The View. "What I saw was a blatant disrespect for a young woman trying to voice her opinions. They didn't just challenge her, they attacked her," Rogan declared, setting the tone for his passionate defense. Rogan went on to dissect the dynamics of the discussion, pointing out how Leavitt's arguments were often drowned out by the loud and aggressive questioning from the hosts. "It's one thing to challenge someone's views, it's another to bully them. That's what I saw happening. It's not about winning an argument, it's about having a conversation," he emphasized, calling for a more respectful approach to political discourse. True to his comedic roots, Rogan infused his critique with humor, making light of the situation while still addressing its seriousness. Whoopi and the gang were acting like it was a team sport, and they were just trying to score points. "Newsflash: this isn't a football game. It's politics," he quipped, causing laughter in the studio and among his listeners. As clips of Rogan's passionate defense circulated on social media, reactions poured in. Many fans praised him for standing up for Leavitt, calling his comments refreshing in an age where political discussions often spiral into chaos. Finally, someone is calling out the disrespect. "Joe Rogan is right on the money," one user tweeted, echoing the sentiments of many who appreciated his candidness. Conversely, critics of Rogan and Leavitt argued that the conversation on The View was necessary to challenge conservative viewpoints. "They were just doing their job. If you can't handle the heat, don't step into the kitchen," another user remarked, highlighting the polarized nature of contemporary political discourse. Rogan's fiery defense of Karoline Leavitt raises critical questions about the importance of respectful dialogue in political discussions. In an era marked by division, the way we engage with opposing viewpoints can either foster understanding or deepen divides. Rogan's challenge to the hosts of The View serves as a reminder that political discourse should prioritize respect over confrontation. As high-profile figures like Rogan and Goldberg engage in these discussions, their influence on public opinion cannot be overstated. How they choose to navigate contentious topics can shape the way audiences perceive not only the individuals involved but also the broader political landscape. This incident underscores the need for media figures to model constructive dialogue, especially in a time of heightened polarization. Joe Rogan's passionate defense of Karoline Leavitt against Whoopi Goldberg and the hosts of The View, has become a defining moment in the ongoing conversation about respect in political discourse. As Rogan continues to challenge the status quo, his willingness to speak out on behalf of young conservatives resonates with many who feel marginalized in today's political climate. Moving forward, the fallout from this incident may influence how political discussions unfold on platforms like The View and beyond. As audiences demand more respectful and constructive dialogue, it remains to be seen how public figures will adapt to these changing expectations. Thanks for joining us as we explored Joe Rogan's fiery takedown of Whoopi Goldberg and The View for their treatment of Karoline Leavitt. This incident raises essential questions about respect and dialogue in political discourse. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on this unfolding story. What do you think about Rogan's defense? Should political discussions prioritize respect? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay tuned.